Hey everybody, it's Frank from the Music Gallery, and thanks for stopping in and spending a couple of minutes with me today. I'm here with some really exciting guitars. What I'm holding here and what I'm surrounded by are some beautiful Heritage guitars. Most of you know a little bit of the history of Heritage, and I won't get into it too deep, but it's the old Gibson Kalamazoo, Michigan factory that about 30 years ago was started by a group of builders that didn't want to move from Kalamazoo down to Nashville, where Gibson was transitioning. They didn't want to go and relocate their families, so they rented the building that Gibson was building all their guitars in and kept the tradition going. Almost 30 years later, and during that time, they've just been improving and pretty much doing everything Gibson should have been doing in the last 30 years, and that's a whole nother subject, and we know where they are today, which is very sad for our whole industry. But thank goodness that Heritage is carrying on that tradition and doing an excellent job, really amazing prices. So I'm just here to tell you a little bit about some of the models, and many of them are very familiar looking, you know, old ES-135 with P90s. Difference are they go to the pickup builders such as these, which are Jason Lawler, who has kind of reinvented the old original pickup. So you have just perfectly re-engineered Cobalt pickups on a guitar such as this ES-335 with actually more like the 355 with gold hardware and 5-layer binding, flame maple top. These are Seth Lover Seymour Duncan pickups. So again, you know, like reinvented pickups that sound not only as good as the originals, but even better. Workmanship that we wish Gibson would have been doing, but again, you've got a small company that's trying to build a reputation, and now after close to 30 years they have that. All of these guitars are put through the Plek machine where the nuts are cut, the frets are dressed, and of course our customer base knows all about the Plek machine since we've had one here for 10 years. And it's by far a tool that you must use today if you want to compete with everyone else and give the finest playability. That's what you have with all these guitars. And the amazing thing about these, they haven't changed anything except improved it. You have all nitrocellulose lacquer, phenomenal pickups, great hardware, Plek fingerboards. So no corners have ever been cut. All they've done is increase the type of guitar you're getting. And what's amazing, being a Gibson dealer for close to over 40 years, when we started selling these guitars 4 or 5 years ago, we could offer almost the same guitar that Gibson builds to you for the price we pay for a Gibson. So these are really righteously priced instruments that you'll get tons of mileage out of, great playability at such an affordable price. So if you haven't looked at Heritage lately, good idea. You might want to stop in and check one out, because everybody that does is just kind of blown away, as we are. There's only about 4 or 5 pieces in stock right now, but there's another 8 to a dozen coming in. They're both in the solid body shape, like the Les Paul. I mean, gee, ES-335, 175s, just all those traditional guitars that were made in the same factory back in the pre-1980s are being made still to this day by the same guys, and they've taught their traditions on to the younger workers. And what you've got is a nice Midwest factory building a great guitar at a very affordable price, and we're really proud to be one of their dealers. So stop in and check it out. I think you'll like it. Take care. Call me if you got any questions, and I'll look for you down the road.